Okay, so today is definitely a happy mail day for me. So next Monday, July 22nd, Seint is having their annual Customer Appreciation Day, which if you've been around for this, they always kind of go really big with this. Lots of fun things happening that day, but part of that includes new releases and a big sale. So I got early access to the new releases, and so I wanted to open them up with you guys and let you check them out with me. And then also just make sure you mark your calendar for next Monday, because like I said, they're gonna have all these new releases I'm gonna be sharing with you, but they're also going to have a sale. And like a lot of the sales in the past, usually you can get a discount on like specific items, but for this one you can get anywhere from 10 to 20% off your entire purchase. It's not limited to certain things, it's just based on the amount that you spend. So definitely be sure to mark your calendar for next Monday, and then let's dive into this package. Okay, so I think the two things that I am most excited that's being released next week, they're actually two products that they had before, but they sold out within like an hour or something. Like they went so fast, and they've been promising that they are going to bring them back, and they finally have. They had these in January. If you know what these are, you're probably freaking out like I was when they said they were coming back. But this is the Seint lip oil, and then this one, oh my gosh, you guys, this one I'm obsessed with. This is the Diamonds Are Forever lipstick. If you have seen the viral Tom Ford, I think it's called like Balm Frost or Frost Balm or something, this is a dupe for it, but it is like more than half the cost. This one, oh, you guys, it's so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe off. I just had like a gloss on my lips, but I'm gonna wipe it off so I can show you guys. So this is the lip oil. You can almost kind of see the iridescent colors in it. Like you can kind of see like blue and green and yellow kind of swirling. It's super pretty. But it is birthday scented, birthday flavored. So kind of like a vanilla-y, cakey type scent to it. But it goes on so smooth. And it just makes your lips nice and hydrated. I don't even think there's a color to it, but I also don't feel like it leaves your lips looking like it's just a clear gloss either. Absolutely love this. I'm so excited that they are bringing it back, and it's not just gonna be for the birthday party. They are bringing it back, and it's gonna be a staple product. All right, I'm a little sad to put that on and then wipe it right off, but I wanna show you guys the Diamonds Are Forever lipstick. So again, this is the perfect dupe for that Tom Ford lip balm. That one is worth, I think, like $58, and this one is like $25. So I don't know if you can see in the light. I'm trying to capture it. Can you see all the little like glittery, oh, you guys, it's so pretty. But the thing I love about it, let me put it on for you first. Okay, so the thing I love about this one is it is, again, it's super soft and subtle. It has a little bit of that shimmer from all those like little teeny diamonds, but it's not overly shimmery. Like it looks like it's gonna be kind of in your face glitter, and it's not all. It's just super pretty. It's a very soft pink, love it. Okay, something that's a little thing, but also kind of a big thing at the same time. I just noticed as I was putting the lid back on, it's like magnetic, which means if you put this in your purse, you're not gonna lose the lid and then end up with like lipstick getting all over the place. It's the little things, like that's awesome. I had no idea it did that, but loving that. All right, so another thing that they're releasing, I am thrilled about this. So if you followed me for a minute, then you know that one of the things I do every single day as part of my makeup application is I blend my bronzer with my illuminator. So I usually blend it with the rose gold and the glow illuminator. Well, on Monday, they are releasing, I wanna say it's pronounced, I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong, Xanadu, maybe? It's Xanadu. Anyway, it is bronzer, the Bella bronzer mixed with glow illuminator. So you can have a single product instead of having to have all my products lined up and then swirling across the whole group of them. It's all combined into this one single product, and I am beyond thrilled. This is what I refer to as my JLo glow, and now it's in one tin. So let me do a quick swatch for you guys of this one. I don't know if you can kind of see. Can you see that little bit of glow there in the light? I'm trying to capture it just right. Let me swatch Glow and Bella right next to it so you can see how they compare. Okay, so this is Bella by itself. So you can see it's a little darker. You can see it doesn't have quite as much of that warm glow to it. Again, I don't know if the light's quite capturing it, but I can definitely see the difference when they're like swatched side by side in person. And then let me show you the Glow Illuminator up here. This is the Glow Illuminator. So basically they've taken this color and they've combined them together to create this. I have more swatches to show you, so I need to get the back of my hand clean so I can show you everything. So Seint is also coming out with a brand new illuminator, and it's one of their scents. So if you guys know, they have the solid perfumes, and the solid perfumes are the rose gold illuminator, and it's infused with a scent, which if you have not gotten those, they smell so good. And right now they also have like little mist bottles that you can get of them too. Cannot recommend them enough. Absolutely love. Some of the smells are just, oh, like the number 3 and the number 5 are probably hands down my favorite. But they're releasing a new illuminator shade with a brand new scent. So all the other ones are rose gold illuminator with an infused scent. This one, it is called, what do they call it? Stardust. So Stardust is the name of this illuminator, and it's going to be infused with a brand new scent that they haven't released before. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. So when I was opening up the box, when it arrived, I could just smell the perfume coming out of it, and I was like, oh, this one is for sure gonna be a favorite of mine. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you guys. I had to write it down because I was never gonna remember all the scents that are included in this. So it is a tropical summer scent with pink guava and mango top notes, blooming into gardenia and jasmine with a warm base of coconut, amber, and musk. You guys, it's just so good. I love this scent. So when they released some scents back in, the last scent they released was back in May. It was like the number 7 scent. I'm not gonna lie, didn't really love that one. Like, it just wasn't my favorite. I've liked a lot of the other ones. So they have 1 through 7 is all of their scents. And 2 through 6 are great. 1 is good. It's a vanilla, but I love vanilla scents, and it just wasn't my favorite vanilla. Like, there's a lot of better smelling vanilla ones. So I didn't love 1, it was fine, but it wasn't my favorite. Liked 2 through 6, 3 and 5 are my favorite, 7 did not love. But I think they've redeemed themselves with this one after the number 7. Some people loved number 7, it was like their favorite, but I don't know, it was not my favorite. I was not a huge fan of 7, but this one makes up for it because I really do like this one. It is, I think saying it's a tropical summer scent is probably a really good way to describe it, because it does just kind of have that summer vibe to it. But the thing that I love is you can see, like I said, is that it's also a different color of illuminator. So they've always had all the other ones in the rose gold, and this one is more of like a pink. So if you have seen the angel illuminator and the chandelier illuminator that we have on the website, this color kind of falls in between them. It's actually, from what I understand, I believe this is the same color that they had years ago called Dream. It was a limited edition like illuminator. It was part of one of our conferences, and it was called Dream, and they discontinued it, and I think this one is the duplicate of that. So illuminators are kind of tricky to see, so I'm gonna try to swatch it. I don't know how well it'll show up, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm so pale that I don't know that you're gonna see this because the creams are a lot softer of an illuminator, but you can oh, you guys, that's so pretty. Because I really like, because of how fair I am, I really like the softer colors. So I wear Angel all the time. I really like Pearl as well. And this almost kind of reminds me of a combo of the two, even though it actually is more like it falls between Chandelier and Angel. So this one I'm putting on now, this one's gonna be Chandelier. So you can see it's a little bit of more like whiter, not whiter. I don't know if you can tell the difference in what I'm saying here. But there's that one. And then let me see if I can swatch the Angel above it. So it's so hard with these illuminators and I'm so pale. Okay, so right here, if you can kind of see it, this one's Angel. This is the brand new one called Stardust. And then right below it is Chandelier. I can already tell that Stardust is going to be a new favorite of mine. It is so pretty and it smells amazing. So it's a great combination. Okay, they also have 3 brand new eyeshadows coming out. These are glitters, but I'm going to swatch these for you and show you what they look like. I already have my makeup on for the day, but I will do swatches so you can see what they look like. Okay, you guys, check this one out. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This one is called Bowie. Now, granted, this is not a color that would be super easy to wear every day, but oh my goodness, that is pretty. Okay, let me try to do a swatch for you with this one. It's very glittery, very, very glittery. So this is one that you'd want to put like some sort of something tacky, like what do you call it, like a primer of some sort, to be able to kind of grip to, because otherwise this is just gonna flake all over the place because it's so glittery. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. That is super, super pretty. Okay, now this one is called Cher. I feel like this one has a lot more potential to be used a little bit more on an everyday basis. It's still a glitter. It's still gonna be a bit more bold than your everyday look, but ooh, that's a pretty color too. When you look at this color up close, it has like black and orange and like gold and brown just kind of all swirled in there. It's so pretty. Okay, and then this one right here, this one is called Stevie. I see a lot more of like the blue and black in this one. Let me see if I can get a little bit more because it's so glittery and I don't have a primer on my hand. I should have put a primer on my hand. But you can kind of see how the contrast between the top one and this one, it's like darker, but it has some like blue, black hues to it. Oh, that's pretty too. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be cleaning up glitter for days. They are such pretty colors, but they are glittery. Okay, so before I switch and show you guys the new lip and cheek colors, I also wanted to show you guys that along with the 3 new eyeshadows that they're releasing, they're gonna be releasing a half-size brush cleaning tile. So if you guys have watched any of my eyeshadow tutorials in the past, I always have one of these brush cleaning tiles in my compact because I like to be able to clean off the eyeshadow shades in between using different colors. So that way, if I'm using like a dark shade and then I go on with a light shade after, I don't want the colors to like mix together. So I always have this in my compact, but they're gonna be releasing this one, which is half the size. So that way, what they're gonna do, hold on, let me hurry and show you. So Seint's gonna be releasing all the eyeshadows and the like brush cleaning tile. They're all gonna be released as individual items you can buy, but they're also gonna do a bundle deal with all of them in a brand new square compact that you can purchase and save money. So this right here is the square compact. This is one of the new designs they're releasing. It's called Crystal Palace. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like an iridescent, it's super pretty. So this is their square compact. They do not have this compact size available on the website, but it is one that everybody loves. Like, I love having a square palette because you can slip in, obviously, like you can do the 4 eyeshadows. You could also do like 2 different lip and cheek colors. You could do a lip and cheek color and a lip balm. You could do a couple of eyeshadows and a lip color. Like, I love having this because it's so small and easy to slip into my purse. So they are gonna have this square compact with all 4 of the new eyeshadow shades and the brush cleaning tile available next Monday, the 22nd, as one of the releases, and it's a bundle deal, so you actually save money than if you were to buy all of the items individually. So this is a great one to grab. Now, you can only get the square compact in the bundle deal with the eyeshadows, but they are releasing some brand new compacts in that crystal palette design. So this one right here is the number 8 compact, but they're gonna have it in all the different sizes. They're also gonna be releasing one other design. Has a bunch of disco balls on it. I didn't get that one, but the disco balls look like this. So it's a palette that has a bunch of disco balls on it like this. So that's another new design that they're gonna be releasing next week, and you can get that one in all the different palette sizes as well. And then we're also gonna be releasing 4 brand new lip and cheek shades. So let me show you what these ones look like. I haven't actually looked at them yet. So there are a total of 4 new shades being released. The first 2, you can see they're very similar to one another. So this one's called Ducky, this one's called Disco Inferno. So Ducky is basically the exact same shade as Jolene. I was trying to find my Jolene and I couldn't find it because I wanted to do a swatch for you so you could see. But if you have Jolene or have seen it before, it has like little tiny gold flecks in it. And this is the exact same shade, but without the gold flecks. So this is the new shade called Ducky. Now, Disco Inferno is a brand new shade. This is one that they've never had before, but it's supposed to kind of be a shade that's a combination of Jolene, this is not Jolene, but it's the same color without the gold flecks, and then Tiger Lily. So these 2 combined are supposed to kind of make up this new shade called Disco Inferno. So I will do swatches of these for you, and I will try them on for you, but I'm just gonna put this out there. These are not my color. I am very cool toned, and so cooler colors are more flattering on me, and these are very, very warm. And so I don't love these on my skin tone, so that's why I always hesitate to kind of try them on, because I don't want people to like see them and be like, oh, that's not a great color. Well, it's not necessarily a great color on me. Does not mean it's not gonna be a fantastic color on you. So I'll do swatches of them, and then I'll probably try them on to let you see what they look like, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so we'll start by swatching Ducky. So this one is Ducky. And then this one, oh, I like the texture of this one. This one is Disco Inferno. This is more of like a glossy one. I think it might be a semi-gloss, I'll have to double check. But that one's Disco Inferno. And then just for reference, I'm gonna swatch Tiger Lily so you can see. So this one's Tiger Lily. So this one's Ducky, this one's Disco Inferno, this is Tiger Lily, and this one, Ducky, is supposed to be like Jolene, just without the gold flecks, and the combination of Jolene, which is similar to this, and Tiger Lily is what makes up this Disco Inferno, but these 2 are more mattes, and this one is more glossy. So hopefully that kind of makes sense, but those right there are the swatches. Now, if you guys remember, they had a collection called the Fruit Punch Collection. And as part of the Fruit Punch Collection, they had one that was called Watermelon and one that was called Grape. They had tangerine, cherry, and pineapple as well. Well, they are releasing the same shades as Watermelon and Grape, except for they're doing it without the scents. Because the other ones, as the Fruit Punch Collection, they had a scent to all of them. They kind of reminded me of like chapstick or lip smackers when we were kids. So these ones are without the scent. So if you loved the colors but were not a huge fan of the smell, even though they smelled amazing to me, but not everybody likes scent. But these are the same thing, just without the scent. So this one is called Pink Slip. It is the same as Watermelon. And then this one is called Lavender Skies, and it's the same as Grape. And like I said, these ones are just without any scent in them. So this is the Pink Slip, and this is Watermelon. This is Lavender Skies. This is Grape. So you can see they're the exact same shade. Again, they just don't have the smell. I can smell because I've got Watermelon and Grape on my hand too, but they're the exact same shades, just no scent. Now I know the color purple can kind of throw people off because it seems a little bit weird as like a solid lip color or something. It actually can look really good on a lot of people because it's a pretty like muted purple when you actually apply it, because it's got like a glossy sheen to it. But it's also really good if you want to kind of cool something down. So if you've got something that's a little bit more warm than you like, if you kind of mix it with this or put this underneath it as a base, it can kind of cool it down a little bit so you're not getting as much of that warmth. So it's really good for that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Ducky. Again, keep in mind, this is not my shade. I'm gonna try to go a little bit lighter to begin, just so it's not overwhelming, but you can see already. It's just a little too warm and dark for my pale, what do you call it, cool? My pale, cool toned skin. But if you want to see what this color looked like, this is Ducky. And this one's gonna be one of the new shades to release. Again, it's just like Jolene, it's a matte. It just doesn't have those little gold flecks in it. Okay, now this one is the Disco Inferno. And this one has more of a glossy sheen to it. It's not a matte, and this is the one that is between Jolene and Tiger Lily. So again, this is not normally a color I typically sport just because I am so pale and so cool toned. But this is this shade for those of you that want to see what it looks like for reference. Okay, so now we're gonna try on Lavender Skies. So this one you can see has kind of a glossy sheen, and it definitely gives a purple hue to it, but it's not this bold of a purple. So if it kind of scares you away, it's actually super pretty. And so I really, really like this shade. Now I haven't tried this combination yet, so I might be creating something really weird. But I mentioned how you can use something like this cooler tone, underneath something that is warmer to kind of tone down the warmth. So let's just try it. Let's just see what Lavender Skies does to Disco Inferno. This might be a disaster, but I'm all about a little bit of experimentation. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Okay, so you saw how bright orange this kind of was on me before, but now with this purple underneath it, oh, that's actually quite pretty. It's just like a really pretty pink. Ooh, do you guys like that? I really like that. That's a good combination. Okay, so it was an experiment that turned out well. So anyway, if you are scared of this color or scared of this color, get both of them and just combine them together, because then you'll get this color. Not bad. Okay, and then here is Pink Slip. So this is the one that was watermelon before, and now it is called Pink Slip, just no watermelon scent to it. So this one is just a really nice, pretty, and bright pink. Okay, and then last but not least, they're gonna be releasing this mirror compact. So it's got the Seint logo on it, and then it's a mirror that you can throw in your purse. Not gonna lie, I thought there'd be like a lid or something on it. It's just the logo, and that goes straight to the mirror itself. Not quite sure about the durability on that, but I guess we'll find out. But this is being released on Monday as well for part of the customer appreciation party. So again, these are all part of the Customer Appreciation Day releases. That's gonna be next Monday, July 22nd. All of these will be available that day, and not only will they be released that day, but for that day only, any purchase that falls within a certain range will get anywhere from 10 to 20% off. So you definitely wanna make sure that you mark your calendar. I can guarantee some of these things are going to sell out, but you wanna be able to take advantage of the discount while grabbing all of these new products. And so definitely be sure to mark it down so that you can grab these when they become available. Also, because they are doing the big sale on Monday, if you have not been color matched to Seint before, I highly recommend getting your color match in by this week, sometime this week, because you want to make sure that you're color matched in advance for the sale that they're having on Monday. Obviously I can color match you after that as well, but I want you to be able to take advantage of the sale. And so all you need to do is send in your photo without any makeup on, in natural lighting. I will include a link for how to do that. But you just submit your photo, and then I will go ahead and color match you, let you know what I recommend, where to get started, and then hold off purchasing until Monday when they're doing the big sale, because you can take advantage of that 10 to 20% off when you first order your Seint products. So now is a great time to be color matched if you've been considering it, so that you can get a really good deal when you purchase Seint.